Hey guys, it's Shawn. I'm here again with another box opening and a quick and dirty gear demo. We were going to do this awesome Breedlove Jeff Bridges signature on 420, but unfortunately Greg couldn't be here because he was, doing Greg stuff. But since this is the dude's signature guitar, I suppose being a day late on doing a 420 gear review for Jeff Bridges is kind of appropriate. So first thing I want to talk about, this is the first guitar I've ever gotten from Sweetwater. I purchase guitars usually used off Reverb or whatever. I'm a vintage gear junkie, or if I get something new, it's usually from one of the companies I work with directly. But this one I got from Sweetwater, and first thing, the box is huge. I'm 6 foot tall, and this is almost up to my chin. So for comparison, we're gonna lay this bad boy down for a second and check this out. So this is an Epiphone Firebird case. This is how much bigger this box is than that case. And for comparison, this is what my Gretsch Parlor Penguin guitar looks like compared to this box. So the box is massive. So hopefully Sweetwater packed everything well, and we're gonna find out. So for all of you guitar players out there, Sweetwater puts this warning on the box where you're supposed to wait a full 24 hours to open the box. If it's an electric guitar, maybe you do, maybe you don't. But for an acoustic, I do highly suggest that. I have done a bunch of repairs for customers for their own acoustic guitars, where they've brought it in from a cold or heat and the top's cracked and whatnot. So you definitely don't want to do that on a brand new guitar. So we're going to open this bad boy and see what we get. So before we open it, this thing normally goes for, I think, $8.50, $8.99 on the Sweetwater website. These were on sale on Good Friday. I think I paid $4.50 for it. So at that price, this guitar is probably going to be a steal. But I would have paid the $8, but I'm glad I didn't. So let's see what we get. So big. And we're back. So we've switched to the old road case table because that thing was just too big. I wasn't going to get it out standing up. So let's see what we got, guys. All right, Sweetwater catalog. A thank you letter from Sweetwater. Another Sweetwater sticker, pretty cool. Prerequisite Sweetwater bag of candy. I'm gonna give this to Greg's kids, because why not? So we got a box inside a box, that's a good sign. Oh my God, it's so big. Now we're gonna get rid of box A. In 1, 2, 3. And we're back. Back with Mr. Box Cutter. We're gonna have fun with this. All right, so now we're on to box 2. Bubble wrap. Who doesn't love bubble wrap? Cool. So this guy came with this awesome Breedlove. It's like a semi-hard case. It's pretty thick padding. And then we're gonna make this box go away. And goodbye, box. And we're back, and just like that, the box is gone, thanks to the magic of television. All right, so the one thing that I wasn't real sure on this guitar is this all in this together thing that's on the guitar case, and it's on the inlay of the fingerboard as well. Some folks are gonna like it, some folks aren't. And I'm all about the sentiment behind that, but I don't know if I'm gonna like that on the guitar, but let's find out. All right, let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. So here's what we got. So on the guitar, it's got the Sweetwater inspection card. For any of you guys that have never bought a guitar from Sweetwater, they do like a 55 point of inspection. I know there's some controversy on the YouTubes as to what that actually entails, and I don't know myself either. I don't know if there's a thing on Sweetwater's website that tells you exactly what those 55 points are. But I'm going to assume that it's going to be things like nut height, bridge height, frets, cracks in the top, anything like that. So I don't really know. So if anybody does know, please comment and let us know what those 55 points are. All right, let's see what we got. So there are a few things in here that are checked off. I don't know if that adds up to 55 points. We'll find out later and do some math. So let's talk about features. So I'm gonna go to the old Sweetwater site and see what they actually have listed for features on this guy. So according to the Sweetwater site, which you guys can pull this up and look at it yourselves, this is the Breedlove Jeff Bridges Organic Signature Concert E Acoustic Electric Guitar in copper. And like most of these acoustic guitars where like the model name is 4 sentences long in alphabet soup, I will never remember all of that. That's why we're going to the website. So let's see what it has listed for specs. So here's the description on the website. We have designed in Bend, Oregon in collaboration with Jeff Bridges. The dude apparently abides. It has an African mahogany back and sides, and it has a torrefied European spruce top, an ebony fingerboard and bridge, which is pretty rad. So some other cool features on this guitar are the inlay and the binding. So this, all in this together, inlay benefits conservation efforts in the Amazon, which is really cool. So let's get a close-up on this for a second, just talk about some of these features. So we have a torrefied European spruce top, an ebony fingerboard with an all in this together inlay. We have this awesome tortoiseshell binding, which I'm really digging. An African mahogany back sides and neck. And I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but these buttons, I'm assuming there's some kind of plastic, but they are molded to have like a faux wood grain, like a faux ebony kind of deal. And then the inlays, I'm assuming the one on the neck is real mother of pearl. And it looks like this Jeff Bridges one on the back of the headstock is also real mother of pearl. Not sure, didn't say on the site. And it looks like this one on the neck looks like it's some sort of resin. Again, not totally sure what this actually is, but it looks good. It looks better than I thought it would in person. So far I'm pretty stoked on this guy. And I've been wanting to get my hands on a Breedlove for a long time. So anybody that's followed my career or watches channel, whatever, I have a lot of guitars, and I've had a lot of guitars. But 2 of the best guitars I've ever played in my life were Breedlove guitars. One was when I was in high school. This is like late 90s. It was a solid walnut Breedlove, and it was just amazing. The other one was a Bedell, which is like the parent company of Breedlove now, that I played a few months ago, and that thing just ruined my life. I almost got in huge trouble and bought it. I think it was like $6,000. Chump change! All right, so let's see what this guy actually sounds like. First we're just gonna do an in-the-room test, see if we're in tune from Sweetwater. So it seems like it's pretty much in tune after sitting for a couple days in the case and traveling a couple 100 miles from Indiana. So let's tune this bad boy up, and we're gonna do a sound test and see what we get. So before we move on to the sound test, let's talk about this case that comes with this guy. So this is a semi-hard case or a deluxe padded case, whatever you guys want to call it. There's a bunch of different names for it depending on which company it is. But it's pretty substantial. It's got about 2-3 inches of padding on the inside. And there appears to be some sort of zipper for that where you can replace it if it goes bad. But if you listen to it, it's pretty rigid. So I don't think this would stand up to the rigors of touring, but if you're taking it back and forth to band practice or like local gigs or back and forth to church, that kind of stuff, it should be just fine. And it's included, which is pretty cool because a lot of the other guitars that we're going to see on here in the acoustic category in this sub $1,000 price range did not come with cases, so this is pretty rad. So before we even go into a sound test, I just looked this thing over. It is absolutely flawless. There is no mark on this thing whatsoever. I mean, this is one of the coolest looking acoustics I've ever seen, especially for the price. So let's give it a quick sound test. We're gonna do some cowboy chords, see what we get. So we're gonna do 1 pass, but I'm gonna let you guys see it through the room mic, which is just a blueberry, going straight into a Behringer interface into Samplitude, no alterations, nothing EQ, compression, anything. And then the other pass will be the DI. So just 1 take, we're gonna hear it both times, okay? They're just straight cowboy chords. Okay, do a little lead work. Sounds pretty good. Okay, we'll do a little finger style. Sounds pretty righteous. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is the Breedlove Jeff Bridges Organic Signature Alphabet Soup model title. This guitar is really, really nice for the money, guys. I highly suggest picking one of these guys up. The playability is amazing right out of the box. I haven't done anything to it other than tune it, and it was only like 10 cents flat. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But before we go, we're gonna do the Phil McKnight pantyhose test on the frets and see how it holds up. So before we do this, I got an idea how this is gonna go because these frets are really nice. So let's see if we get any kind of anything on these. I'm gonna be pretty aggressive with it. So that's the treble side, no marks, no nothing. Here's the bass side. Maybe one tiny little mark from up above where the body meets the neck, but that's crazy nice. All right, guys, so that was the Breedlove Jeff Bridges Signature. This thing is rad. There is a USA version. Breedlove, if you're listening, I'd love to get my hands on the USA one and do a comparison video. And just wanted to say, you know, guys, the dude abides, and apparently so does Breedlove, so check this guy out. If you're even thinking about buying it, don't hesitate, because this one, right from Sweetwater, I didn't get any special treatment. It came out of the box pretty much perfect, man. So thanks for stopping by. See you guys. Smash like and subscribe. Do it. This one chugs too.